Alright, so what I'm looking at now for GBPJPY, we need price to break above 152, 220, call it about 152, 230 to create a high, pull back to farm some support, then we can look to buy it up to retest the high. And based on what I'm looking at on the 30-minute time frame, we have clean candles here to the left, so we shouldn't have any problem mirroring this move all the way back up, so this is what I am looking at now. We have nice candle here. This candle is more than big enough to take a trade if price actually breaks and close above our minor resistance here. So we should be good above 152, 230 for buys. So we just need something to close above or farm some form of support to actually buy it up. But yeah, pretty much like the push we got from GJ. I like the push we got from GJ this morning. I did this analysis and I sent it in the group. I didn't know if anyone caught any buys on this signal, you know. So buys would have executed probably about here with stop loss below here. Just wait for a candle to close above the level. Alright. Even if and when price broke the high here, you could have taken the buy with anticipation that the market will respect the low of the previous 30 and continue to push bullish, and that's what happened exactly. The market ran for 55 pips. Say if person were really looking for a trade, I think they could have capitalized on this move. But yeah, I got a small entry here because I missed this entire play. I was sleeping actually, and I got a small entry here. 11 pips stop, and I was able to cut this entire move right here. 25 pip was pretty okay. Buy this, buy this 26 pip. What I was looking at for USD JPY, I was looking for price to farm some form of resistance here, but I didn't get that confirmation, so didn't execute on this. I think we might continue to push down. Euro USD should continue to push down. Once we break this level here, should be going down. Once we can break here. And put one two lot on it. And put one two lot. Everybody asleep. Level pit stop. Cause I mean it push up pretty hard, It's push up pretty hard. So we definitely can get some downside on this. Definitely can get some downside on this. But yeah, I mean if price stays below this minor resist support, shouldn't have any problem pushing down. Should be pretty good. Because the thing is, it's a break break and retest of this trend line. You know, we'll break it, pulling back to do a little retest. So let's see if we'll continue to push down. I think once we start to break below here, then there's a high probability the market will continue to push bearish. Because the overall trend is bullish, but whenever the market push up this high, usually it does some form of retracement. And if you're looking at the current market structure, you will see that we are creating what we call highs and higher lows. We are creating swing highs, and swing lows. So this is how the market moves. I'm just mapping out the most significant. So this is how the market moves. So you see like how we are at this high right now. There's a high probability the market will pull back to about here, retesting the trajectory of this trend line. Because if you look here, price bounced from this level, price came back to test this level, price came back here a third time, a fourth time. It makes perfect sense for it to, pull back a fifth time. And if we break it, then we can say, okay, once it start to close probably about below here, then there's a high probability the market will change trend short term. But this is how the market moves when it is trending bullish. And this is a channel, so create highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. So that's what I'm looking at. But if it closes back above, then just have to leave it. VIX on the other hand, volatility 75 has been bullish. I had a minor position here yesterday. I should have held it. Close out probably about here. And look at this move. If I had all this entire trade, probably it would have run to about $500. But I was looking at this overall structure here, saying that once price break and close below here, I was looking for a potential retest to sell it down. Never happened, so it is what it is. But I think if we can break here and retest it, we can have a nice little sell down at least to this level right here. And then if we get continuation. And the thing with the volatility 75, I always told person, you see, whenever it push-ups and creates a new lifetime high, it will retest the high multiple times before we push back bearish. This is another retest. This is another breakthrough. This is another breakthrough. This is the fourth break of the high since we push up and created this lifetime high here. The buys were sent out last weekend. I think it was Saturday, Sunday. From here, say if person were paying attention, they could have capitalized on this entire move. And again, buys were sent out probably about here, and person could have ride this trend up. But this week has been a bit tough for this, in all honesty. So I'm not gonna really rush it. We definitely need some good market structure in order for us to, take a trade. Because the thing is, if you are going to buy VIX now, you will be buying into no man's land. And what I mean by that, there is no data to the left to support where price can actually go. So that's the thing. So that's the reason why I can't say buy this at this moment, because there is no data to support where we might go. It'll break up. I think once we break and close above, there's a high probability the market will continue to push bullish. Very high. Why gold me should have hold you? Should have hold you last night. But it is what it is. Yeah, but I think the trade for the day was GJ. This was definitely the trade for the day. No doubt about it. This was like superb. You know, this was a clean trade. I actually did this analysis and sent it in the premium group. This was a trade for the day. I mean, I took a buy here. I had my stop below, the previous 30. And as this candle breaks the low here, I close 50% of my position in managing risk. And then it pushed back all the way in profit for, 25 pips. So what I close out here, I actually made it back plus, good amount of profit. Just like that. So that's the reason why I always tell persons risk management in Forex. Once you can master that and you can close position without, emotion or you're worrying about the amount of money you're going to lose, you're not going to have any problem. You're not going to have any problem. So once you manage risk, you're good. You're good because if you can cut your losses short and capitalize, just take for example, you enter the trade here. Once price, breakthrough. The only drawdown you would have gotten would have been on this candle right here now. This is like probably less than a pip pulling back to your entry. This is 0.7 of a pip. As if you notice, this 5-minute candle does break through. This 5-minute candle does break through. So you would have caught the entry as it broke the high here. This one came down, didn't tap the area. This one came down, didn't tap the area. This one came down and probably tapped the area for a minute at most. And just look at the continuation. So when you keep your losses small and you try to get moves like these, trust me, you get a move like this with 20, 30, 40, 50 pips, you're good. You're good. And this is a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio right here. You're risking 1 to make 4. You know? This that I took was a 2-to-1, which is pretty good. Even a 1-to-1 is okay. Because in the FX market, you can't be too greedy. You just have to take whatever the market gives you and just call it a day. So I'll be watching it. As it relates to sells, if we break below here, then I would be interested in sells. But we definitely need a candle to break and close below here. We need a candle to close below here. So we need buys above and sells below. And this is our no trade zone. So we just have to watch it and see how the market forms price, and can go ahead and execute based on that. Gold. I mean, if you're looking for trade on gold, you definitely need price to break above this minor resistance here. You know, if you can get price to break and close above here, this is a big enough range. This is like, 36 pip range, which is pretty okay to take a trade in all honesty. Yeah, as it relates to sells, this is 25 pip, and if you can fill this wick, that's 51 pip. So I think for sells, you would need a close below this level. And then your first potential target would be right here at 1769. And then if you can get this wick fill, then that would be good. Actually took some impulse sells right here last night. Right here. Took some sells here. Pretty much zero drawdown, you have to call it. Basically zero drawdown and the market just tank right down. I should have hold the entire move here. But you see the thing with trading, based on my experience, you see whenever I hold the trades, they always pull back and stop me out. And anytime I come out of them too early or at a reasonable time, they just continue to drop or continue to push. But it is what it is. So we need a 30-minute candle to close below here for us to continue to push down. We need one to break above for us to continue to push up. Those are the two things I am looking at right now. Those are what I am interested in. Say if the next 30-minute candle can break and close below here, we have clean candles to the left. We are now leading up to pre-NY. We shouldn't have any problem mirroring this move right here. Once we can get a close below this support area, we should be okay to push down.